Hey everybody, this is Chris from HD Models. Thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on my Messerschmitt. Like I said, I didn't think that it would be right to excuse me, to film the whole thing except for if there was any problems. And like I said, this is a pretty straight up build. There's no big issues. Unless you don't have the exact colors that this thing requires, like gray violet and all that stuff, which I didn't have, so I had to make my own colors. So even though it might not be perfectly replicated to the colors of Mr. Hobby or whatever, but under Vallejo, which is what I use, didn't have none. So I went ahead and just did the best I could on mixing my own paint. So that's the first time I've ever had to buy violet. So obviously I'll have that around for a while. Anyways, I thought I would show you guys at the end here. I'm putting on my last coat of camouflage paint on top of the Messerschmitt gray violet, and I'm putting down gray green again, having to mix it myself because I don't have anything that I would say even looks close to it. So I took some light gray green and I put some dark panzer gray in it, and here, and let's see what we come out with. This should be interesting. All right, so here we go. Okay. That looks pretty decent. Let's set that bad boy over there. Sorry if I'm painting out of frame. I'm not paying attention here. Alright, can I see that? There we go. Am I still in picture? Yeah. All right. coat on there, get her a little bit darker. Alright, set that bad boy over there, see if this thing's dry. Got any streaks, need to be touched up. Tip looks a little light, so let's give her some more over there. Alright. It says that the propeller blades were a dark gray-green. Now, I don't know if I should paint them gray-green like this camouflage, or if I should just go ahead and leave them black. Anyways. Alright, you guys, I just thought I'd give it a short one here on just putting on the last parts of the camouflage. I'm going to let it dry, and then what I'll do is come back on and show you how it is with a dry fit for everything that I've got put together. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, go ahead and start peeling everything off of here. See how everything went. Looking alright. And this is actually the first time I'm painting the whole thing without it actually being assembled. Everything's still what would be considered a dry fit. And then I figured after this, that way I have no way of breaking or knocking off little teeny tiny pieces with my doggone fumbling hands. Be right back. Alright. Got everything apart. Starting to reassemble it. Dry fit here. And this is a first for me. I usually have it completely assembled at this point in time. And sorry if I'm off screen. And I'm assembling this thing. Like I've never assembled it before. Like I said, usually I have it all completely together by this time, and I'm doing this kind of backwards. Okay. Canopy. Alright. Before I do all this, let's flip this bad boy over. I usually like to have my planes look like they're flying, but for some reason I decided to build this one where it's sitting on the ground, either being worked on or getting ready to go out on a flight. I don't know. We'll see how that comes in time. Alright. Cockpit. Canopy, I should say. Canopy. And of course I'm going to have to glue everything into place and seal it, weather it, and then done with it. So as you can tell, I still have quite a ways to go. Alright. Am I still in the screen here? Yeah, alright. In the shot. Oh, and by the way, I decided to paint the props. I just, it says to make them dark green, so there it is there. I mean, I'm not a rivet counter. Not by a long shot. And do I have that on the right? I should. There. You have to look into that. But of course I got to do all the photo etch parts, which are in the cockpit, backrest, headrest, seat belts. I still have to put the seat belts on and install them. I'll paint the lap belts here before I install them. A lot easier to handle and do that way. But I've got to take it all back apart to be able to put the seat belts on. So, alright. There it is there.